going to be a little bit of a different video because I just wanted to take this opportunity to mark what I think is an important milestone. And for me, that is in reaching 10,000 subscribers. Now, this is not a milestone that's celebrated by YouTube. You don't get plaques or anything for it, but it's really a big deal for me. Some things you might not know about me, and the big one is that in fact I'm really an introvert. And what that means is I'm not a person who seeks out a lot of social things. I don't like large crowds. I don't like big groups of people that I don't know. I have some good friends, very good friends, close friends, but I'm not the type of social butterfly who goes around. So the idea to me that there could be, or there have been, 10,000 people who have checked out my channel and have pressed that subscribe button is unfathomable almost to me. Being an introvert and finding it difficult to put myself out there, the only way I can do this actually is because I do all the filming myself. It's just me and the camera. Pretty much I'm just talking to one person behind the camera. The camera is one person. I'm talking to a friend who has come over and I'm telling them things. I cannot begin to wrap my head around the idea that there could be thousands of people watching me, because that would just send me into a panic. So you might wonder, well, why does an introvert even want to do YouTube anyway? Well, it's a good question. Part of the reason is just because I don't like huge crowds or a lot of attention. I'm a very quiet, shy person. I am very passionate about what I do. My videos about gardening, the growing vegetables, the plants, the berries, my orchard, renovations on our house, baking and cooking, those are things I really, really enjoy, and I enjoy sharing them. If I find a great recipe that's easy to make and easy on the budget, I want to share that. My love of gardening, well, everyone in my family knows I'm a passionate gardener. I just love to see things grow. It fascinates me that you can get a big plant or a big crop of something to eat from a tiny seed or just a plant in the yard. Those things are genuine, and I do like sharing those things with people, but on a small scale. Well, 10,000 subscribers is not really small scale. But I am very grateful. I'm grateful for every single person who has pressed that subscribe button, who has pressed a like button, or who has left me a comment, because it feels like I am talking to real people, especially in the comments. It's like I've made some friends and people who share common interests with me, and that really makes me very happy. Now, this channel, part of it was started not only to share my love and passion of gardening and cooking and seeing the transformation of our house, although I have to admit there haven't been that many videos about that, because those of you who have been watching the channel know that we've run into some roadblocks. The extension we wanted to put on our house was vetoed by the Conservation Authority, because this property is on conservation land. And they basically just said, don't even bother applying. It doesn't matter what plan you give us, we're going to say no. And that was really a gut punch and really upsetting. I didn't show on camera how upset I was or am, but we have had to pivot and trying to find another way to still make this house into the home we envisioned when we walked through it. So there haven't been as many videos on home renovations as there might have been, but it's coming along slowly. But the gardening and the cooking, I do enjoy sharing those things. But there's another sort of message that goes along with this channel, and that is sort of in the title, Escape to the Eighth Concession. If you ever watched my very, very first video, I explain how we managed to buy a country property, how to find one. I live in Southern Ontario, and pretty much Southern Ontario is prime agricultural land. It is also prime industrial land. So you have lots of farms, but you also have some major cities. And so farmland is really expensive, and so is urban land. So there's almost no way to get around paying a lot of money for land. So I talk about how we managed to do that and how long it took us. I mean, we're not the youngest people. We have grown children. In fact, I have grandchildren now. And part of the message of this channel is to not only do what you're passionate about, but it's to take those risks, to go after the thing you've wanted to for a long, long time, to be brave. It's so easy to see something or to know something that you want to do, to have a goal, a big goal, and to find reasons not to do it. It's so easy. And everybody will help you too. You can't do it because things are too expensive. You don't have the right this, or you're never going to be able to do that. And you have to be brave and take risks, because that's what brings you satisfaction and makes life worthwhile. When my parents passed away a few years ago, it really brought home to me how little time we have on this planet. And I didn't want to be in my last moments and have regrets. So the jump to the country for us came later, and it was hard, but it has been so worthwhile. So I encourage you to take those risks, to dream that big dream, and to try and do it, to not give up, to not listen to the people who say you can't. It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter how young you are, how old you are. It's worth doing those things. My big dream was to move to the country. It was my dream ever since I was young. And my mother was not a person who loved the country or the country life. She was definitely a city mouse, and I was a country mouse right from the word go. And she never quite understood my fascination with it. But it is something I longed for a long time, but it's difficult to do. It's difficult to get enough money together to find some land. And I just would not give up on it. I'm nothing if not stubborn. That is something you can know about me. And I was determined by hook or by crook that this was going to be something I was going to get to experience. Life in the country, life on some land, having a bigger garden than I could have in the city, having chickens, having turkeys, having space, having some peace. And as an introvert, I really appreciate the peace and quiet. But it is worthwhile going after those things if you really want them. So try to be brave is my message. Even if it's hard, and even if everyone tells you don't bother, because I'm here to tell you it's worth it. That fulfilling that thing that you've wanted, whether it's a trip somewhere or living in a certain spot in the world or doing something amazing, it's worth going after. We only get one ride on this trip, and it's worth doing what you need to do to make yourself happy. So I want to thank every single person who has pressed that subscribe button, pressed the like button, or even the ones who pressed the dislike button. I appreciate you too. Not everybody likes the same thing, so that's cool, that's fine. And the comments. It's been really nice getting to know a lot of you and what you like and your great ideas. It's been a lot of fun, and I hope to continue on this journey. And I want to thank you and just let you know how much it has meant to me to reach this milestone of 10,012. I don't want to forget the 12 people. 10,012 subscribers. Thank you. Bye for now.